Now we're going to part 3. 7 days analysis. Everybody, you ask them a question. In the beginning, God created the heavens and earth. Which is the heaven and which is the earth? They look up into the heaven, but it mentioned heavens, not heaven. But they're still watching one heaven and saying, that is heavens. And they watch the earth just standing on and say that is earth. The Bible never said so. So this is what I'm going to explain now. God created heavens and earth. He created 7 heavens and 7 earth. He created spirit with 378 forms. He created light, 14,000 years in 24 hours. 7,000 and 7,000, 14,000 hours in years in 24 hours. He divided light into 2 parts. 7,000 years in 12 hours on 7 heavens. 7,000 years in 12 hours on 7 Vedi. 2 parts equals to 14,000 years in 24 hours. This he called first day. God called 7,000 years in 12 hours on 7 heavens. Second day. God called 7,000 years in 12 hours on 7 Vedi. Third day. God divided 7 heavens and 7 earth into 14 parts of 1,000 years each. 7 heavens, 7 earth into 14 parts of 1,000 years each. Each heaven and earth equals 1,000 years. This he called 4th day. Genesis 1:20-23. Verse comprised of 5 groups of animals. As mentioned before. This he called 5th day. Genesis 1:24-31. Verses present 18 forms, 18 men, 6th day. Rest day 0. This is 7th day. 7 days there. Natural literal world. This is Journey of Spirit of number 378 through 2 worlds, 2 bodies, 2 exiles with distance and time. Chart 14 and 16. All right. Okay, let's see how we could, that's the most we could do there. Okay. 2 charts are used to present natural literal world. Chart number 14 and chart number 16. This is Journey of Spirit number 378 forms through 2 worlds, 2 bodies, 2 exiles with distance and time. God first constructed 7 heavens and 7 earth with a distance of 14,000 years and time of 24 hours. Then God then appointed time in hours to deliver spirit number 378 through 2 exiles, a distance of 14,000 years. Yeah. In spiritual world, Abraham delivered 378 forms, the spirit, to 14,000 years. In birth and death world, 2 sticks. Now is time in natural world. Time is transporting the spirit to 14,000 years. So we'll see how it works here. Revelation 8:1 speaks about half an hour. Half an hour is here. Somewhere. No, half an hour is here. Yeah, half an hour is here. Time has taken spirit number 378 to events of 291 years. Revelation 10:12 at 1 hour. Yeah. Time has taken spirit 378 to events of 583 years. Acts 19:34. At 2 hours, time has taken spirit number 378 to events of 1166 years. Jews were were Hindus at 1166 years, or 13,334 BCE. Jews of today did not exist at that time. Mark 15:25, and it was the third hour. Third hour. We can start here. Third hour is here, or 3 hours there. That is 1749 years. Number 378 is at 1749 years. Mark 16:2, and very early on the first day of the week, they came to the tomb as the sun rose. Sun rising, 6 a.m., 6 hours. Yeah, 6 a.m., 6 hours is here. Equals to 3,499 years. Yeah. Is number 378. Mark 15:34, and at the 9th hour, 9 a.m., 9 a.m. is here. 5,247 years. Yeah. 5,247. Matthew 28:1. Now late on the Sabbath, as it began to dawn toward the first day of the week, Mary the Magdalene and the other Mary came to look at the grave. At noon, that is here, 12 hours is noon, 7,000 years. Number 378 is divided into two parts. Noon is here. Number 378, spirit, is divided into two parts. Two numbers, 155 forms and 223 forms. Mary Magdalene with 223. 378 is divided into name, Mary Magdalene and other Mary. Everybody worships Mary, Mary Magdalene. Mary Magdalene is a number. Mark 16:1. That's here. And when the Sabbath was past, Mary the Magdalene and Mary the mother of James and Salome both bought spices so that they might come and anoint him. 5 names here. 5 groups of numbers for 223 forms. Matthew 27:45. From noon until 3 in the afternoon, darkness came over all the land. 12 to 15 hours. That's it. 7,000 to 8,751 years is 223 forms spirit. That is where it is at this time. Mark 16:5 present 3 groups. 16:5 present 3 groups. 155 forms. 8,751 to 10,501 years is spirit. 3 groups, 155 forms. Matthew 27:45 to 46. Now from the 6th hour there was darkness over all the land until the 9th hour. 6th to 9th hour is 18 hours to 21 hours. Yeah, that's it here. 18 hours to 21 hours. That is 10,501 to 12,251 years. Is spirit number 223 in 3 groups. Luke 24:1. Now on the first day of the week at early dawn. First day of the week, 21 hours. Yeah. Night travel to dawn. To dawn. That is to 0. Midnight 0. This is midnight here. At early dawn, at 12,251 to 14,000 years, that is the time that they're referring to as dawn. And they found the stone rolled away from the tomb. That is Luke 24:2. 3 groups. Here. Stone is Bible. Rolled away from tomb. That is number 6 VD. 3 forms of 155 forms at 12,251 to 14,000 years. That is where that is at this time. Let's see how two spirits, 223 and 155 forms come together. How they came together. John 20 verse 1 presents Mary Magdalene, tomb, stone, 3 groups, 155 forms at 14,000 years. Still dark, meaning 14,000 years. Time 24 hours. Mary went to number 6 VD and saw stone, Bible, number 378, resurrected. John 20 verse 2. She ran therefore and came to Simon Peter and to the other disciple whom Jesus loved, and said to them, they have taken away the Lord out of the tomb, and we do not know where they have laid him. Mary, at this point, ran to 5 groups of spirit, 223 forms. 5 groups, Simon Peter, other disciple, Jesus loved, Lord, and tomb, equals to 8 groups. This is where it merged. The 2 spirits that were separated are now merged into 1 group now. 8 groups of names, saw time, 24 hours, delivered spirit, number 378 at 14,000 years. This is second resurrection of Bible, Jesus, spirit, number 378. John 20 verse 19. When therefore it was evening on that day, the first day of the week, and while the doors were shut, where the disciples were for fear of the Jews, Jesus came and stood in the midst and said to them, peace be to you. While the doors were shut, here, journey of 14,000 years stopped. 0 time, 0 midnight of 7th heaven, 7 VD. That is it here. Time, delivered Jesus at middle of night, 0 time. Spirit number 378 stood in middle of 7 heavens, 7 VD, 0 time. Like a thief in the middle of the night, it is time who delivered spirit number 378 at midnight, 0 time. What that shows is that you can find events by hours. Time is in hours to find events in years. That is what is it, the chart is all about.